Hi, it's Barbara, and every week again, it's such a joy and pleasure to share with you excerpts of my favorite books. And this week's book is in my top 5 of all time of the hundreds or maybe thousands of books that I've read. And the book is called If This Is a Man from Primo Levi. Primo Levi is an Italian chemist who was deportated to Auschwitz in the Second World War. And he has a way of describing life in Auschwitz in, you could say, almost very observing, in a detached way, not emotional, but very profound. And maybe you ask yourself, well, Barbara, you read a lot of books about concentration camps, about the Second World War, and I do. I have a fascination for, you could say, the unbreakable human spirit in horrible circumstances. I have a fascination for people who build that strength, that inner strength, when confronted with the most, you could say, the most hideous, the most horrible that we can imagine. So listen to the excerpt that I'm going to read. Alberto is my best friend. He understood before any of us that this life is war. He permitted himself no indulgences. He lost no time complaining and commiserating with himself and with others, but entered the battle from the beginning. So it's all in the attitude. And remember when we were reading from Viktor Frankl's Man's Search for Meaning, where he is also in the concentration camps, it's all about our response to changing circumstances. And here again, we can see that the people who are most adaptable, who are most agile, are really the survivors. And this person, his friend Alberto, is not wasting energy in complaining, in self-pity. He realizes that that will not help him in that moment. And I think that's a real strength when we really realize that, first of all, we are not entitled to happiness. We are not entitled to a beautiful life. It's something that we have to build, that we have to create. Nobody has to offer us that. So when you are faced with a challenge, be like Alberto. See that self-pity and complaining will not help you. So I can only encourage you to read Primo Levi's If This Is a Man. It's a powerful book, very powerful book. And once you have read that, like every night when you're in your soft bed under your duvet cover, you're like, oh my God, I'm so blessed. That's how I feel, how blessed we are, how incredibly blessed we are. So it was such a joy and a pleasure to be here, and see you next week. Bye-bye.